Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Peter Strauss, Jeffrey Dewell, Darlene Carr, Norman Alden. Tonight's episode, The Last Contract.
You know, you spilled us on purpose.
The woman I marry has to learn to stay on her toes.
Oh, well, that's not exactly where I landed. Oh.
When I'm an old married man, I'm gonna try that.
Uh-huh. But not today. You promised me lunch, remember?
Oh, come on, I need the rest. You know, it's an old saying, you should never trust the body of anyone over 30.
Oh, and maybe I better find myself a new fiancé.
Never. I tell you what, you go on and order the hot dogs, and I'll take the bike back to the rental place, and I'll meet you up there.
Okay.
Good.
But I warn you, I'm not a woman to be kept waiting.
See you on the green.
This your ball, Mr. Thurmond?
Oh, thanks. Do I know you?
No. But we do have a mutual business interest.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Young, unescorted ladies should be more careful.
Clay, you're incorrigible.
Big word. Big hot dog.
Hey, look, why's everyone running to the golf course?
I don't know. Maybe somebody hit a hole-in-one.
Vicky left Seattle over 2 months ago. Since then, I haven't heard a word from her. I can't tell you how worried I am about her. You know how children are today.
Yes, twice as smart and 4 times as sophisticated as we were when we were children. But I have to say this, Mrs. Singer, if your daughter is 19, she's no longer a child.
Oh, I'm not trying to force her to come back home. I just want to talk to her. I'm afraid I haven't been a very good mother. Looking back at it, her home life must have been unbearable. Oh, I must see her, Mr. Jones.
What makes you think she's in Los Angeles?
Well, she ran off with one of her girlfriends, Cheryl Moore. Cheryl's mother received this card yesterday. It's postmarked Los Angeles.
Having lots of fun. No need to worry about me. Doesn't sound like much to be concerned about. You mind if I keep this?
Cheryl was looking for fun, Mr. Jones. Vicky wasn't. Vicky was looking for love. Well, I can't imagine a more dangerous search. Or a more rewarding one, if she's lucky.
Well, we won't trust to luck, Mrs. Singer. I'll see what I can find out.
Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Okay, Lester. Time you gave Vicky a lesson on how to handle the Wakefield grocery budget.
Aren't you going with us?
Do you mind? I have to see someone. I'll join you in a few minutes.
Okay. But if Lester and I run off together, you have no one to blame but yourself.
Come on, you two. I shock easily.
Is something wrong, Lester?
Nothing's wrong.
You really don't like me, do you?
Of course I like you. My brother's girlfriend, aren't you?
But I'm going to be his wife. It would be nice if his brother approved.
Is it really important?
It is to me. You're the only family Clay has. What is it? Is it something I've done?
You haven't done anything. It's just that Clay has sacrificed a lot in getting me raised and through school. Now, finally, he has a chance to move up in his career. There's a lot of opportunities for a salesman who can move where the action is.
And you think I'd be in the way?
I guess I just always figured that one day Clay and I would be working together.
Lester, I'd never interfere with that. I think it's wonderful, the feeling you two have for each other.
I suppose I'm sounding like the jealous little brother.
No. You sound like someone who feels the same way I do about Clay Wakefield. Come on, little brother. Let's go get the grub.
You're late.
Today you did a nice job on Thurman. Very smooth. Nobody would ever suspect a contract hit on a golf course.
It worked. Where's the rest of my money?
Oh, come on, baby. That kind of dough takes time. I didn't think you'd get to him that quickly.
When?
Day, two, maybe. I'd never welch on you, Clay. As a matter of fact, I have a new contract for you.
Mm-mm. I'm taking a leave of absence. A permanent one.
Now, wait a minute, pal. You take a few days off. That's fine. You deserve it. But you understand, with my people, nobody walks out.
Forget it, Timmer. I'm through.
Look, I have obligations. You're my main man. I have to meet a deadline.
It's not my problem.
Help you?
Oh, I'm looking for an attendant.
That's me, sir. Only we're called service consultants.
Been quite a switch since the last time I had my oil changed.
Fill her up?
Are you Cheryl Moore? I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator.
How did you find me?
Well, you can't get a job these days without leaving some sort of a record.
Who sent you? Don't tell me my parents want me back.
I wouldn't know anything about that, Cheryl. I'm looking for Vicky Singer. I understand the two of you came down here from Seattle?
I don't think I have to talk to you except on business.
All right. Well, why don't you start by filling it with regular, and then check under the hood, check the battery. I think all the tires need some air. Be sure and check the spare. Oh, I think the fan belt's loose.
Okay, Mr. Jones, you win. I haven't seen Vicky in weeks, and I don't want to, ever.
Mind telling me why?
She stole a guy from me.
How'd that happen?
Well, we hit LA about 6 weeks ago. One thing we were sure we didn't want was a job pounding a typewriter or waiting tables. So we tried a lot of things. So, after that job folder, we decided to try Las Vegas. We were hitchhiking on the Sunset Strip, and a fellow in this big car picked us up. He looked like he was right out of the movies.
He get you this job?
No, he just suggested it. Honestly, working a service station didn't sound bad. I thought I'd get discovered within the week. All I got was blisters.
And Vicky got the handsome stranger.
You guessed it. And she hasn't had to work a day since. I say it's unfair.
Unfair, that's what my aunt used to call it when somebody else took advantage of something you overlooked.
Sour grapes, huh?
Yeah, my uncle ate a lot of them. But one thing I didn't find out, the young man's name?
Clay Wakefield.
Wakefield, W-A-K-E-F-I-E-L-D.
That's right. Look, I'm sorry about giving you such a hard time at the beginning, Mr. Jones, but when you said you were a detective...
One of the hazards of the profession. Oh, you happen to know where I could find Clay Wakefield?
The Elder Auto Answering Service can tell you. Like I said, I never found out.
I'll bet you this next time you set your cap for a young man, you will. Thanks, Cheryl. Bye.
Bye.
There is something indecent about a woman who toasts her elopement with soda pop.
Well, I said you should marry an older woman, a woman of mystery.
You're mystery enough for me. Any woman who turns down a honeymoon in Acapulco.
Not Mexico or Europe or any place. When we get back from Las Vegas, I want to go directly to our own home and be all to ourselves.
You haven't even seen it yet.
I'll love it. I love all the surprises about you.
Now, you better be more careful. You haven't known me that long. Could be I'm a wife beater.
Then I'll rehabilitate you. I love you, Clay.
Pardon me. Thought you'd already be at the airport.
Oh, it's all right, Les. We were just leaving.
Oh, give me a minute to get ready.
Okay.
You know, I never thought you'd go through with it.
Oh, I'm full of surprises, little brother. Hey, we'll be back in the morning. You mind clearing out the rest of my things and moving them over to the house?
Nah, it's cool.
Hang on to this for me, will you? I can't take it on the plane with me. What's bothering you, Lester?
You're the top man in the business. How can you just go and quit?
It's easy. Vicky, she's the best thing that ever happened to me.
It's never gonna be the same, is it?
Well, I hope not. There comes a time people should stop running. Do you know how many aliases I've used in the last 5 years? There were moments I forgot who I really was.
Yeah, but you were gonna teach me. We were gonna work as a team, weren't we?
That was your plan. There's no reason we can't, but something legitimate. Look, I've got enough to give us a great start. Come on, we'll talk about it in the morning.
Ready?
Okay? Come on, before I change my mind.
Don't I get to kiss the bride?
Of course. What are brothers for?
Hey, save those for the bridegroom. We'll see you in the morning at the new place.
Bye.
Yes.
This is Timmer. I want to talk to Clay.
Well, Clay's not here. This is Lester.
Where is he? I got to get in touch with him.
He just left for Vegas.
Vegas? What? Look, you tell your brother he's in a lot of trouble. There was a detective at my place looking for him.
Detective?
That's right, a detective. Big, tall guy with gray hair. His name is Jones. Look, if anything goes wrong, it's only a step away from Clay to me. You understand? So you get word to him right away. I want to get rid of this detective.
Well, I can't until tomorrow, Mr. Timmer. He just went to get married.
Married? What is he trying to do to me? What is this? Oh. So that's why he's been wanting to quit, right?
Well, don't worry, Mr. Timmer. If that detective comes over here, I'll take care of it.
You think you can handle it, kid? I mean, your brother says you aren't ready yet.
I'm ready. Just give me a chance.
Okay, you got your chance with Jones. But if you want to work for me again, you wrap this thing up clean, tight, and final.
You can count on it, Mr. Timmer. You can count on it.
Well, what do you think? You like it?
Oh, Clay, it's lovely. It's exactly what I've dreamed of.
Well, it needs a little fixing up.
Clay, it's my first house.
Hey, hold on. It's not such a big deal.
Yes, it is. You've made me so happy.
Well, there is nothing I like doing better than making Mrs. Wakefield happy. Lester.
Well, tell him to come on up. He's being silly.
Oh, you know less. Okay, look, I won't be but a minute.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna change my clothes, and then I'm gonna get right down to work. There's so many things I want to do.
Okay. What are you doing standing out here? Come on up.
I don't want to intrude. Here, wedding present.
Hey, it's alive.
Oh. Cats are supposed to bring luck. And I couldn't think of anything else to get you.
Oh, it's great. Vicky'll love it. Come on, you got to give it to her yourself.
No. There's something else. Timmer called just after you left.
Yeah?
A detective named Jones. Been nosing around this place looking for you.
You say what it was about?
I didn't know. But he wants it taken care of before it involves him.
Oh, he does. Well, he never gives up.
Clay, if you don't want to handle it, Timmer says he'll let me try it.
Like I said, he never gives up. He figures if he can't pressure me with that detective story, then he's going to use you.
Clay, I can do it.
Look, I didn't risk my neck all these years so you could get killed trying to prove what a big man you are.
Good, you said so yourself.
And I told you before, it takes more than being good with a gun. Take the kitten up to Vicky.
Where you going?
Out to Timmer's house. If he calls again, you tell him to meet me there with the money he owes me.
The Wakefields are no longer in business.
What do I tell Vicky?
Tell her I had to see a client.
Oh, Lester, he's beautiful. Oh, I love him.
He's a she.
Oh, well, I can't hold her now. Why don't you take her up to the house and give her some milk? I have a small surprise for Clay. Hi.
Hi. Well, something tells me there's been a wedding. Congratulations.
Something tells you correctly. This is a surprise for my husband, but I'm afraid you've missed him.
Well, that's all right. I'd rather talk to you. If your maiden name was Vicky Singer?
It was, but I prefer my new one.
Well, I can well understand that, Mrs. Wakefield. My name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator.
Oh. I was hoping my mother had given up by now.
Well, you know how mothers are, stubborn and very unreasonable about their children. Oh, excuse me, now that you're married, there's a good chance that you may become one of these days.
Point made, Mr. Jones. But I really have no wish to see my mother.
You know, that's exactly the same reason she gave for feeling that she ought to have a talk with you.
Mr. Jones, I'm married now. I have a whole new life.
Well, I'm sure she respects that and I wouldn't want to spoil it. All she wants to do is apologize.
She thinks she can just wash it all away with an apology? From the time I was a little girl, I swore I wouldn't stay home a moment past the day I was able to get away from her.
You ever think about how she was feeling?
I'm not looking for revenge. I just want to love someone and have them love me.
Well, your mother wants a telephone call from you. You're staying at the Ingersoll Hotel. Is that too much to ask?
All right, I'll call her.
Promise?
Vicky! Telephone!
Would you excuse me a minute?
Well, I think we've covered everything. Good luck, Ms. Wakefield.
Thank you.
It's Jones, isn't it?
Ms. Wakefield?
Barnaby Jones, yes.
What'd you tell him?
He came to speak to me. Let go.
What did he want?
I don't think you'd be interested. Now take your hands off me.
You're lying. He wanted to know about Clay, didn't he?
Clay? Of course not. He just...
I said don't lie to me. Timmer told me all about him. He's a detective.
Who's Timmer? Lester, I'm not lying. What are you afraid of? How does this involve Clay?
He's coming up here. He knows something. You told him about Clay, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna call Clay.
Forget it. It's too late. I'll have to handle this myself.
Les, no.
Stay in there till I tell you to come out.
Miss Wakefield?
Mr. Jones! Mr. Jones! Lester, no!
What are you doing coming around here? Don't you know better than that? Somebody sees you here, you could blow everything.
I spent half the day looking for you.
All right, don't get me wrong. I'm glad you decided to come back to work.
No, listen, Tim, I want to get some things straight.
Now, wait a minute. Let's just don't talk out here. Come on inside. We don't need to advertise. I would have had your money to you sooner, but Lester said you're out of town when I called.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Money, it's all there, just like we figured.
Not the money, the phone call. Look, I told you that we were through. And that goes for my brother, too.
Hey, look, the kid propositioned me for a job.
Oh, yeah. I suppose he came up with a cock and bull story about a detective following me.
No, I thought I'd do us both a favor. My people don't want trouble any more than you do.
Timmer, those little pressure games don't work with me.
Games? What kind of games? The detective was here.
What kind of detective?
I don't know. But I thought you'd know how to take care of it. Hello. Yeah. It's for you. It's Lester.
What is it, Les?
Clay, Vicky's been shot.
What?
That detective, Barnaby Jones, he shot Vicky. Now, I tried to stop him, but he shot her. I tried to get him, Clay. I did.
What are you talking about? Where are you?
I'm at the Palm Oasis Motor Court, East End of Sunset, room 9C.
You just stay there. You understand? You wait for me. Hey, what is it?
Well, we've got our men covering all the hospitals in case they show up there, and communications is getting reports to the outlying communities in case they decide to cut and run.
What about doctors' offices?
I've ordered all gunshot reports sent to my office immediately. Well, what do you think?
There's alike as two peas in a pod. 9mm peas, that is.
It was the caliber that first set us checking it against a bullet from that golf course murder. 9mm are not as common as popcorn, you know.
There's no doubt in my mind that the gun that was fired at me is the one that was used to kill Don Thurman. The question is, where does it take us?
Well, we're running a check now on all 9mm other offices may have on their files. Should have some word pretty soon.
Barnaby, I saw Mrs. Singer. She seems to be taking it as well as can be expected.
Thanks, Betty. I'll call her later.
Still no word on Vicky.
All we can do now is just wait.
Look, Barnaby, you can't go on blaming yourself in this. You had no way of knowing there was any risk to that girl.
Thanks, Lieutenant. I'll keep telling myself that.
I'll call you the minute we get some. Barnaby, hold up a second. We struck pay dirt with that slug. 3 affirmatives on 9mm gunshot deaths, and my guess is there'll be more coming.
How so?
But 2 of them were confirmed contract hits. An informant fingered this guy. Authorities picked him up in Miami, but they couldn't hold him.
Clay Farley Walden.
Also known as Carl Wainwright, Clete Washington, you pick any name you like. He's used them all.
Clay Wakefield.
That doesn't sound like such a far reach. Walden also has a brother.
Lester Thomas Walden. Lester.
What is it?
That's the name Vicky called out just before she took the slug that was meant for me.
Police are still looking for the whereabouts of Vicky Singer, a young Seattle woman wounded in a shootout this morning on Rice Canyon Road. And
Turn that off.
Scene here on all...
They'll be looking for us next. You know that, don't you?
Okay, Lester, I want to hear it again. All of it. Exactly how it happened.
Well, it came so fast, I didn't know what was happening. This Detective Jones drove up and starts asking Vicky all sorts of questions.
What kind of questions?
Well, I don't know. But Vicky didn't tell him nothing. So then he starts slapping her around. I tried to stop him. He pulls a gun. She gets in the middle and he shot her.
Call an ambulance.
We can't do that, Clay.
I thought I could treat her myself, but it's no use.
And the cops will have a description at every hospital and doctor's office in town.
Well, I can't let her just die.
Look at her. She's on her way out anyway.
Shut up. Don't you ever say that again. Now we're gonna try the hospitals ourselves. Get moving.
All right, Clay.
Hey, Mr. Jones, I didn't expect to see you back so soon. Did you find Vicky?
As a matter of fact, we did, Miss Moore. There's Lieutenant Biddle. He has a picture he'd like to show you.
You know this man?
Sure, it's Clay Wakefield.
Is that definitely the young man that Vicky was involved with?
I couldn't forget him. If you'd been here a little while earlier, you could have seen him yourself. He was in with Mr. Timmer. Oh, you better check out back. There's Mr. Timmer.
Hold on, Mr. Timmer.
Timmer?
What is this?
Police officers. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Like, why are you in such a hurry?
Okay, everything looks okay.
Oh, you can't count on that. You gotta check everything out. You never made a move like that before. You want me to look around?
No, I'll go with you.
know how you feel about Vicky, but there's nothing you can do.
There has to be. There has to be. Maybe I can find a doctor.
What, and have him report a gunshot wound? We wouldn't make it out of the office.
Don't you understand? I can't just leave her like this. Come on.
You're not deserting her. She's dying. The last thing she'd want is something to happen to you because of her. Especially if there's no chance. The guy who should pay for this is that detective. He's the one responsible.
Okay. He will. Give me your gun. If she's gonna die, she's not gonna die alone. What was that detective's name?
Jones. Barnaby Jones.
Okay.
Barnaby.
Hello.
Jones, this is Lester Wakefield. I've got Vicky with me.
Is she all right?
For the moment. But she needs a doctor bad.
Now listen, I'll tell you what.
No, you listen. I can't take her to a hospital. They're covered. My chances wouldn't be worth a plug nickel.
Tell me what you want me to do.
I'm glad you get the drift. Now, if you don't want Vicky to die, you meet me, and I'll turn her over to you.
That's wasting a lot of time. What's the closest hospital to where you are? I'll have the police stay clear. They'll cooperate.
We do it my way, or there's no deal.
Where do you want me to meet you?
Okay, you drive up Valley Canyon, and I'll have her in a car parked on the west bank of the reservoir. Be there in half an hour. And Jones, no tricks, understand? And don't bring any heat, or you'll never see Vicky alive. Any better? Okay. I've got Jones on a platter for you.
You agreed?
Since I was only witness when he gunned Vicky. Guess he wants to nail me.
When?
Half an hour and he's ours. Clay, it's good. He'll be driving in from the west. We can set him up in a crossfire.
No. I want him alone.
Barnaby, please don't do this. He has already tried to kill you once.
If Vicky has any chance at all, I've got to try.
Barnaby.
I know, Betty. I'll be careful. Now remember, not one word of this to anyone.
Hey, Betty. Oh, where's Barnaby?
Just left a few minutes ago.
Well, I thought he might like to know Timmer opened up. He's trying to cop a plea.
Oh.
He definitely brokered the contract on Thurman with our friend Wakefield. What's the matter? Betty, where is Barnaby?
Boy, I may be making a big mistake, but Barnaby went out to the reservoir at Valley Canyon to deal with Wakefield's brother to get Vicky to a hospital.
Jones? Get rid of your gun.
I got no tricks, Wakefield. I'm just here to get Vicky. give me a hand, help me get her into my car?
No?
Her pulse is very weak. We waste time arguing, she could die right here.
You should have worried about that before you shot her.
You got your facts a little mixed up, Wakefield. Vicky took a slug that was meant for me. Ask your brother.
It won't work, Jones. Clay knows you shot her.
When they take that bullet out of her, they'll find it's a 9mm. I use a 38. See for yourself.
Mister?
Clay could have changed guns. He's lying, can't you see?
Use your head, Wakefield. If I'd shot Vicky, I wouldn't be here now trying to save her life. It's the last place I'd come to.
9mm. You used my gun.
Clay, it happened just like I told you.
I don't know what he told you. The important thing is to get Vicky out of here now, while she's still got a chance. You once thought enough of her to put these rings on her finger.
Help him get Vicky in his car. Then we're gonna settle this.
Clay, you can't take his word over mine. I'm your brother.
Sure. The little boy with a big gun. I should have known you were lying. Now do what I tell you.
No, Clay. It's gonna be like we said. He dies, you hear me? He dies!
Vester!
Clay, I was better than you.
You still finish second, little brother.
So do you, Wakefield. Drop the gun. She may still have a chance.
Vicky.
May I come in?
Sure.
Just thought I'd drop by and see how it feels to be off the critical list.
All right, I guess. I wish I knew how to thank you for all you've done.
Maybe you can. I've got a friend I'd like you to see. Your mother hasn't left the hospital since they brought you here.
I have something here I think belongs to you.
Compliments, Mr. Jones. I confess those two had me worried for a moment.
Me too.
You think Vicky will ever get over Clay Wakefield?
No. But she'll learn to live with it.
Barnaby Jones. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather. With guest stars Nick Nolte, Sheila Larkin, Mark Singer, Simon Scott. Tonight's episode, Trap Play.
And now the climactic end of last year's most unbelievable football season. Behind by 5 points, the final moments of the game slipping away. Quarterback Mark Rainey fades back. It's a long, arching pass. Tanner's got it. Touchdown. Another beautiful play from the magical combination of Mark Rainey to Feather Tanner.
Baby, now you tell me, how come is it every time close-ups, it's always you, all-American boys, and never one of us pretty linemen?
Maynard, that's because linemen don't just work in the pit. They're so ugly they should live in one.
Ooh, Feather!
Some kind of marriage. I work like a dog so you could spend the paycheck. You couldn't care less if I had a heart attack tomorrow, as long as the life insurance was paid up.
Ken, that's not true.
Keep on. It'll be true.
Your play, babe.
I'd rather play with her.
Nice.
Anybody using your pad in the next couple hours?
Come on, I thought you were swearing off that after the last hassle with your father-in-law.
I have sworn off. Beginning tomorrow morning.
Look, I don't know.
Now, come on. After all the things I've done for you, Feather.
Name's Feather Tanner, ma'am. I've been sent here to ask why a beautiful lady like you is sitting all alone.
I don't understand.
Well, see that handsome devil over there? That's my friend, Mark Rainey. He's a little shy, but he's very eager to meet you.
Mark Rainey, the football player.
I can vouch for him being a gentleman, so why don't you two have a drink together on me? My place is up in the hills, 1298 Clover Drive. Very quiet, very private. Mark will meet you there.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, pal, you dig liar's poker?
Yeah.
Well, I need somebody to take my hand. My face is an open book. Right now, my pocketbook.
Well, sure, Feather. I'll be right with you.
Ken, would you like to hear
Later, I'm gonna play liar's poker with the boys. Why don't you have another drink?
Sit right down over here.
All right. Let me have a little elbow room. Come on in.
Oh, boys, it's time to go home. I'll see you at practice tomorrow, huh?
Okay, hang loose.
All right. Thank you, Mark. Now, why aren't you inside relaxing by the warm light of Feather's nice fireplace?
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't think I should be here at all. Driving up here gave me time to remember I'm married.
Well, that's a very serious condition. But there are ways to ease the pain.
Don't think I'm as liberated as I thought I was. Afraid I used you to get even with my husband. Don't be angry.
I won't. If you promise not to feel bad. Okay? Yeah. Look, I've got to go inside and get my playbook, so why don't you come in and we'll have a drink as a nightcap, and then we'll both drive back into town. Cheers. You know, before I give you back to your husband, there's one thing I'd like to find out.
What's that?
I was right. They taste as good as they look.
Mark, look, I am flattered. And Mark, no. Please, let's stop now. I want to remember a nice man and a nice evening.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Look, we may never get this chance again.
What was the argument about?
Nothing sensible. I just got loud and nasty like I always do when I'm drunk. I don't blame Marcia for walking out on me.
Well, I don't pretend to be a marriage expert, but it seems to me a simple apology could do you a lot more good than a car full of detectives.
I wish I could apologize. Marcia still hasn't come home. It's been 2 days.
Did you try her friends and relatives?
Nobody's seen or heard from her. I've even called the police, the hospitals. No word.
Maybe she's just trying to teach you a lesson.
That's what I thought. But she knew her brother Pete was going to be in town yesterday on his way to Japan. Now, she hasn't seen him in years, and she wouldn't have missed him for anything. But she never showed. I'm worried something's happened to her, something serious.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Harrison. I'll poke around and see what I can find. And if your wife should come back before you hear from me, you take my fee and buy her a great big bunch of American Beauty roses.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. I appreciate it. Is there anything else you need to know?
No, not at the moment. If there is, I'll call you.
It could be that Mrs. Harrison is just exerting her independence, even at the expense of not seeing her brother.
By hiding out? Doesn't sound like the liberated females I've been reading about. If you need me, I'll be at the end run.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, honey.
Just in time for lunch.
Oh, thanks, Jenny, but I just dropped by for a minute to go over some business with Mark.
Oh, okay, but if you change your mind, I'll just be inside.
How's it going, Paul?
Well, not too bad. These are the proposals I'm submitting to the ad agency next week. Personal appearances, product endorsements, your own off-season TV show.
I really appreciate what you're doing for me and Jennifer.
That's okay, Mark, as long as you realize that the ad people aren't just buying a quarterback. They're buying a symbol, somebody the youth of America can look up to.
What are you getting at, Paul?
There's a morals clause in those contracts. If your personal behavior isn't up to the highest standards, you could blow the whole deal.
If you're worried about me playing around, those days are long over with.
I came by to see you Sunday night. Jen said you were asleep. I didn't see your car in the garage.
Oh, my car? I lent it to one of my buddies on Sunday. He wanted to see how it felt before he bought one.
Jennifer loves you. I don't want her hurt, understand?
Are you kidding?
Call me when you've gone over those, okay?
There you go. What are you doing these days, Ben?
Just between us old-timers?
My ears are sealed.
Conducting a private investigation.
Gumshoe for the commissioner's office, huh? What a waste of a great baseball mind. Man like you's put into the game what you have. You should be managing in the big leagues.
Oh, I don't know. I think it'd be easier to do investigation than to try to teach these new kids who Eddie Basinski was.
I'm with you.
This lady was in here a couple of nights ago. You see her?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember her. She and her husband come in a lot. He's a big sports fan, and she's a real knockout, huh?
You see her leave?
Yeah, but not with her old man. It looked for a minute like Feather Tanner was going to try to put a move on her. He was at her table before she left, but then she took off alone.
Feather Tanner, the wide receiver for the Cougars?
Hey, you're a football fan too, huh? Way to go, Benji.
Where would I find Feather Tanner?
Well, I'm not supposed to give that information, but Feather's a great guy. I know he wouldn't mind helping an old-timer. He's got a pad up in the hills, right at the top of Clover Drive.
I appreciate that, Mr.
Hennessy. Jack.
Jackie? If Eddie Basinski comes in, tell him the milk's on me.
Gotcha.
It's open. If you're from the LA Dispatch, you can quote me. Feather Tanner says we are going all the way to the Super Bowl this season.
Well, I'm afraid I'll never be able to report that. You see, the closest I ever came to being a sports writer was covering horseshoes for the Greenville High School Clarion.
Horseshoes? You're talking my language. I'm a country boy myself. Come on in.
Thank you.
Mr.
Jones, Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator.
Oh. What can I do for you, Mr. Jones?
Well, I was hoping you might have some information about the lady I'm looking for, Marcia Harrison. She was in the end run Sunday night.
A lot of chicks come in and out of that place.
Jack Hennessy said that you were the last person seen talking to her before she left. She hasn't been heard from since.
Oh. Yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember talking to someone who looks like that, but we just had a couple words together is all, and then she took off by herself.
By herself?
She was alone when she left. You figure this chick's maybe got herself into some sort of trouble?
I certainly hope not. You sure you don't have any idea where she may have gone?
I'd like to help, honest, but that's all I know.
Well, thank you very much. I hope you score a lot of touchdowns this year.
You have any trouble getting game tickets, you let me know.
Thank you, I'll do that.
Hello? Just a minute. It's for you, Mr. Jones.
Hello?
Barnaby, Lieutenant Biddle just called. A police helicopter spotted a car at the bottom of Clover Canyon, which is about a half a mile from where you are. They said it looks like the car that Marcia Harrison was driving.
Thank you, Betty. I'll get right over there. Thanks.
Something wrong?
I don't know yet. Police may have found Mrs. Harrison's car at the bottom of a canyon nearby.
All right, hold it, boys. Put it down right there.
It's Marcia Harrison, all right. You say it might not have been an accident.
Well, there are no skid marks, which means she didn't even try to use her brakes. And I remember you telling me about the fight she had with her husband.
Suicide?
It's a possibility. All right, boy.
Wonder why she bothered to turn off the ignition if she drove this over the side deliberately.
You're right. I don't know. You got any ideas on this, Barnaby?
Not yet. If I get any, I'll let you know.
Come on, let's go over to your place and work on those new plays.
Where were you last night? I called you half a dozen times.
Jenny and I went up to her dad's for dinner. Why, what's up?
Didn't you hear the news? It was on TV last night. It was all over the papers this morning.
No, what news?
That chick from the end run, Marcia Harrison, she's dead. Killed in a car crash.
I didn't see the papers. I mean, that's too bad, but that's no reason to go to pieces.
Mark, they found her car not far from my place. And the night the police say she was killed, you were with her.
No, I wasn't.
What are you talking about? You went up there to meet her.
No, she never showed up. I thought she got cold feet, so I went on home. Now, she must have gone off the road on her way up there.
You mean she never got there?
Hey, come on, buddy. Now, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Look, I know how you feel. I feel lousy, too. But it was an accident.
In the absence of evidence to the contrary, we're ruling it an accident, Mr. Harrison.
It wasn't an accident. I killed her. If I hadn't been so hard on her, she'd still be alive.
No point in blaming yourself, Mr. Harrison. Could have happened any place, any time. Are those her things?
And this is the apparel she was wearing. And those are the other items we found on her. I had them sent down.
I know it's hard for you, Mr. Harrison, but you mind looking through them and see if they're all here?
Her scarf, it's missing.
Sure she was wearing it?
Positive. It was her favorite. I gave it to her on our first wedding anniversary.
This key wasn't attached to the others. Kind of a unique design. Is this for any special purpose?
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
I think maybe I have.
What's the matter, old buddy? You look like you just got traded to the Timbuktu Bobcats.
Mark? This scarf? I found it behind the bar.
One of your girlfriends must have left it up here, huh?
No. I haven't had anybody up here since training started. Mark, you sure that Harrison chick wasn't up here Sunday night?
Now, wait a minute. I told you she never showed up here.
Yeah, I know what you told me. But look at this. Looks like blood. She was here, wasn't she? You've been conning me, Mark. That's gotta be it.
Oh, wait a minute, Feather. Hey, look, how did I know she was going to be some kind of a nut? See, first of all, she come on to me, and she was all eyes. And then she come up with this guilty wife bit. I just didn't even know what she wanted of me, you know? Well, things, they got out of hand. She tripped over them stairs and fell down and hit her head.
Oh, man, why didn't you tell me?
Because, Feather, I didn't want you to get mixed up in it. All I could think about was getting rid of the body so nobody knew what happened.
Are you crazy? You can't cover up something like this.
I have to. Listen, if this gets out, they'll clobber me with a morals clause. I'll lose $1 million deal.
You'll get into worse trouble trying to lie your way out of this. That detective who was here, Barnaby Jones, I think he's already onto something. And what if him or the cops start asking more questions?
Then you just tell them you don't know anything.
You want me to lie to the police?
You're my buddy, aren't you? I'd do the same for you if your life was on the line.
But she's dead.
I know she's dead. I know that. All I'm asking is that you cover for me.
I can't lie. Even at liar's poker, I lose my shirt every time I try to bluff. I can't do it, Mark. I can't.
Yeah, well, I guess you never could lie, old buddy. All right, I'll call the police and tell them what happened.
I'll stick by you. You'll see it's gonna come out all right.
Yeah, sure, buddy, sure. Come on, why don't we get dressed? What do you say?
You know, I found you can always count on people in the clutch. And one thing's for sure, you can count on Ginny. She's so mad for you, she'll stand by you no matter what. Sure, she'll be sore for a while, but you'll see, she'll get over it.
How you doing? Well, you're here to see Feather too, huh?
If he's on?
Well, I spoke to him a couple hours ago. He said he's going to be in all day. I just stopped by to pick up my playbook. I'm Mark Rainey.
I'm a fan of yours. I'm Barnaby Jones.
Barnaby Jones. Say, aren't you the detective Feather was telling me about?
Mm-hmm.
Did you find that missing girl?
I'm afraid so. She was killed in a car crash.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Well, I guess your job's all done now, huh?
Not necessarily. There's a possibility her death was not an accident. In that case, my job is just beginning.
Yeah. Yeah. That's weird. Feather wouldn't tell me to come by and then take off without saying something.
Let's try this.
Hey, Feather! Mr. Jones! Mr. Jones!
Don't touch anything.
Get on that right away? Well, we'll have to wait for the autopsy report, but offhand, I'd say death occurred less than 2 hours ago. Apparently, he was trying to lift these weights, and they dropped it and fell on his head.
250 pounds? It's an awful lot of weight for a wide receiver to have been lifting.
Wide, narrow, what's the difference? If an eighth of a ton falls on your head, it's bad luck and goodbye.
Why, Feather? Why did he have to die?
I was hoping you'd help me answer that question.
What do you mean?
Feather was the last person to be seen with Marcia Harrison before she left the end run that Sunday night. She had his key in her purse.
Well, I guess I'm not giving away any secrets by telling you that Feather was quite a ladies' man. She was probably on her way up here to meet him.
Well, that's what I thought, too, until I found out that Marcia left at 8:15 and Feather hung around playing liar's poker till about 2.
He just probably got caught up in the game.
Mr. Rainey, when I was a young man, I used to get caught up in the game of horseshoes. My friends and I would pitch horseshoes for hours until a nice-looking young lady'd come by and throw us a smile. And then suddenly the game would stop in midair. I don't think Feather ever had a date with Marcia.
Wait a minute. You said yourself she was driving up here with Feather's key.
That puzzled me for a while, too, and then I remembered that Feather was a football player. Football is a tricky game. Take you, for instance. You use every fake, reverse, and decoy in the book to get the other team to run after the wrong man.
I don't quite follow your meaning.
Feather could have talked with Marcia, but she could have left with someone else. You were at the end run that night. Have you any idea who that may have been?
No, I left early. I'm not much for nightlife. I got myself a nice wife at home.
What about one of your teammates? Somebody could have had a key to this place.
Maynard Bates, he has a key. He and Feather used to do a lot of running around together. No, wait a minute. Maynard wouldn't be mixed up in a woman's death. I'll stake my life on that.
You're a true friend. Nevertheless, I think I ought to have a talk with Mr. Bates. What time did you leave the end run?
Mr. Jones, I'll level with you. We were all drinking. And with me, one shot's enough to make me see pink footballs. 2 drinks and I couldn't even tell you what team I was playing for. All I know is I crawled into a taxi and went on home.
By yourself?
I wasn't in shape for company.
Anybody who would verify that you went straight home?
Mr. Jones, you've got to understand. I wasn't too anxious to have witnesses. Now, if the coach got wind I was bombed the night before practice, I'd be in bad trouble.
Today between 10 and 12. Where were you then?
I went home. Why are you asking me all these questions?
2 people are dead. I'm trying to find out how and why.
You think I had something to do with this?
Not necessarily, but you and Feather were friends. You had a key to his place.
Other guys had keys to Feather's pad.
Who?
I'd rather not say.
Well, I can understand how you feel, but hiding from the truth is kind of like turning your back on a tornado. It still won't stop it from blowing you away.
Feather gave a key to Mark Rainey a long time ago, but I'm sure he never used it since he and Jenny got married.
Anyone else?
Well, I can't be sure.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bates.
What's wrong, officer?
May I see your driver's license? Whose car is this?
What's mine?
Did you know you're driving without rear license plates?
I don't get it. I wonder how that happened.
May I see your registration?
Yeah. That's funny. I always keep it here.
What kind of pills are these?
I don't know. I never saw them before. I don't know how they got in there.
Hey, stand up, please. Stand up. Put your hands against the car.
Feather's dead?
Apparently he had an accident in his home.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry to be the bearer of this kind of news. I was hoping to talk to Mr. Rainey.
Mark, why?
My client's wife was killed several days ago. There may be a connection between her death and Feather's.
What does Mark have to do with it?
I don't know that he has anything to do with it. I just want to know where he was and some other people on Sunday night between 9 and 12. That's the time the coroner said that Mrs. Harrison died.
Well, there's no need to bother Mark about that. He was with me.
Jenny.
We had dinner at 9, and then we talked, and we watched some television, and we went to bed. Is that enough for you, Mr. Jones?
Yes, I think that's all I need for now. Sorry to bother you, Miss Rainey.
Jennifer, I came by Sunday night. You told me Mark was sleeping. He wasn't even home. Now, you lied to me. Now you've lied to that detective.
Dad, please!
Mark's been running around again, hasn't he? When are you going to face up to the truth about him?
What truth do you want me to face, Daddy? The truth that your daughter's lucky to have any man, yet alone a Mark Rainey?
Hey, Barnaby? Hello.
Betty said you were trying to reach me.
Yeah, I think we found our murderer. The coroner called with the autopsy report on Feather. Your hunch was right. The death wound was caused by a blow from a much smaller object.
You say you know who did it?
Probably the same man that killed Marcia Harrison. Maynard Bates. I'm ready to book him.
You sure you're not making a mistake? I talked to Bates today. He didn't sound like a man who was covering up for a murder.
We have the evidence. Patrolman stopped Maynard's car. The rear license plate was missing. The officer found these pills in the glove compartment, brought him in. I spotted the scarf, called Ken Harrison. He said it belonged to his wife.
What does Bates say?
He still claims he was at home at the time Mrs. Harrison was killed, but he can't prove it. Now, my guess is he took her to Feather's pad. Things got rough, and she ended up dead.
How did Feather end up dead?
Well, there's still no direct evidence linking Bates to Feather's murder, but probably Feather found out what happened, threatened to expose Bates, and Bates killed him to keep him quiet.
Very neat theory.
Which you don't buy.
Mind if I have a talk with Bates?
Feather was my friend. How could I kill him?
You're not being charged with killing Feather. At least not yet. But you are charged with the murder of Mrs. Harrison. I have to admit things don't look too good there. They found her scarf in your car.
I don't know how it got there. All I know is I didn't kill anybody. Look,
maybe I don't have any more brains than it takes to run into people, but I'm not a killer.
You know, we've been very lucky.
How so?
This could have been a very tough case. I mean, we could have been in bad shape if that license plate hadn't fallen off of Bates's car.
What's your point?
Well, the point is that if the license plate hadn't fallen off of Bates's car, the officer wouldn't have stopped him.
But he did. And he found no registration in those pills.
And then he took him down to the station house where somebody could notice the scarf that was wrapped around the pills. Yes, sir. A lot of lucky things have been happening to us. I wonder if we deserved them.
Barnaby, if I don't book Bates, I'd be guilty of nonfeasance.
Mind if I borrow one of these?
What for?
Don't worry, I'm not going to swallow it.
Barnaby, I'll bet you a case of my mother's fudge we have a complete confession in 24 hours.
Lieutenant, much as I like your mother's fudge, I'm going to have to turn down that bet because I think we're going to have a confession, too. And this little pill might just get it for us.
Oh, Mark, thank heavens you're here. You heard about Feather?
Yeah, the team got the word this afternoon. I feel like the whole stadium caved in on me.
Mark, there was a private detective here, a man by the name of Barnaby Jones. He wanted to know where you were Sunday night between the hours of 9 and midnight when some woman was killed near Feather's house.
What'd you tell him?
I told him you were home with me.
Well, that's good. He won't bother us anymore.
But you weren't home. I lied to that detective. Daddy knows that I lied. Now, I made him promise that he wouldn't say anything, but we can't go on telling one lie after another.
Now, Jenny, you're making a big thing out of nothing. Now, I told you, I don't fool around anymore.
Do you think I care about that now? That detective was talking about murder.
You think I'm involved?
I just want you to tell me the truth.
Well, just who's gonna believe the truth? All right, I was at Feather's house that night. I went there to get my playbook. The doorbell rang and it was this woman Feather's been seen. Feather wasn't home, so she thought I'd fill in for her. She came on pretty strong. I pushed her away, she fell down, she hit her head, and she was dead.
Why didn't you call the police?
Well, even if the police did believe that, do you think that your father would have believed it? He would have taken that agency contract, torn it up, and thrown it right in my face.
We don't need my father or the contract. We have our own lives.
What lives, Jenny? You washing floors and me selling shoelaces?
You're a football player. You have the best years of your life ahead of you.
Jenny, I don't have anything. I'm all washed up. I couldn't even make it through the opening game this fall.
What are you talking about?
My arm. It's gone. I heard it in the playoffs. I thought it was just a strain, but it got worse. Well, you saw me at practice when I missed those passes. That's when I knew for sure. I can't throw anymore. I'm finished.
Why didn't you say anything?
Do you think they would have signed $1 million endorsement contract with a washed-up quarterback? All I could do was string them along until they signed that contract. Then they'd be committed. Then I'd have a job, money, a future. But Jenny, if your father takes that away from me, I'm nothing. That contract is the only chance I have. Jenny, I never wanted to go near that woman. I swear that.
I believe you. It's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right.
How'd you make out?
Your idea paid off. I just had breakfast with Sam Dudley. He used to play with the Cougars when Rainey first started. Seems that Mr. Rainey was quite a swinger then, and the rumor is he may still be.
Oh? Dr. Stanley, this is Barnaby Jones. About that pill I discussed with you. I just ran an analysis on it, and it turns out to be diazepam. It's a muscle relaxer. Do you have a list of the Cougar team members who are receiving that medication now? Thank you. Yeah. Uh-huh. Thank you, Doctor. Oh, that's quite an interesting list the doctor gave me.
Who's on it?
Not so much who's on it as who isn't.
Well, I'll see you later.
Okay.
You have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Morning, Mr. Rainey.
Morning, Mr. Jones.
Thought you'd be happy to hear the good news. Maynard was released from jail. They dropped all the charges against him.
What charges?
He was a suspect in Marcia Harrison's murder. And Feather Tanner's.
Feather was murdered?
Whoever did it tried to pin it on Maynard Bates. He wrapped some pills in Marcia's scarf and hid it in Maynard's car. Then he made sure it would be discovered.
How do you know it was a frame?
Only 3 of the team were on that pill list. Maynard wasn't on it because he was allergic. 2 of them had airtight alibis. That just leaves one name, Mark Rainey.
But you said yourself that Feather was killed Wednesday morning between 10 and 12. Well, I was at home with my wife Wednesday morning. Wasn't I, Jenny?
Just like you were home when Marcia Harrison was murdered?
Jenny?
Feather was your friend. How many more killings am I supposed to lie about, Mark? He wasn't home Sunday night or Wednesday morning. I don't know where he was. I don't care.
Well, that's a very interesting theory, Mr. Jones. What do the police say about it?
Well, all I told the police was that the pills didn't belong to Maynard. I figured you'd want to tell them the rest of it.
Why so generous?
You used to be a big hero. To me, to a lot of people. I figure that still means something.
I appreciate that. Well, honey, I guess I better go down to that police station.
Mark?
You better come with me, Mr. Jones.
Mark, no! Why? We had everything. I loved you.
I'm sorry, Jenny. I guess it wasn't enough.
Call the police and an ambulance.
Four Sevens. Mr. Jones.
Debate.
I'm glad you could make it.
Thank you. This is my daughter-in-law, Betty.
Hi, Betty. It's nice to meet you. Please, come in. Sit down.
Thank you.
Jack, you give my friends anything they want.
Well, Mr. Bates, since it's on you, I'll have an extra tall glass of milk.
How did I know?
Well, I feel really reckless. I will have a glass of milk also.
Okay.
But I think I'll have a cherry with it.
Boy, you are feeling reckless, aren't you?
I'll take mine straight like Mr. Jones.
Takes an old ball player to handle a good stiff milk. Right, Benji?
Right, Jackie boy. Well, to Eddie Basinski.
Eddie Basinski. Wasn't he the only major league shortstop ever to wear eyeglasses on the field?
Betty, you amaze me. How do you know that?
It's a secret between me and the old-timers.
Barnaby Jones. Starring Buddy Ebsen. Also starring Lee Merriweather. With guest stars Pamela Franklin, Robert Pine, Ed Power, Christina Holland. Special guest star Phyllis Thaxter. Tonight's episode, Murder Once Removed.
My little bride. Look at this. See, the Y4 shutter cuts the shutter to 100. Look at the detail.
Brad, it's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't it? Well, I better get packing. Heavy dew last night. Those wildflowers are gonna have a texture to them like velvet today. I won't be back till sunset. You miss me?
Mm-hmm. Like crazy. While you're gone, I better drive into the city today and do some shopping. The lottery is getting a little low.
Well, look, splurge. As soon as we get this series off to the annual, we'll be solving again. You'll see.
We'll get by.
Bye-bye. What are you doing here?
Hello. Surprised?
How did you get on board?
Haven't you ever heard of stowaways?
I thought I made it clear a month ago. Nothing. Not a cent.
How can a rich man like you let his son live from one day to the next, from hand to mouth?
I bet it came as quite a surprise to you, didn't it? The bride of poor Brad Fredericks discovered she's actually married a Catlin, heir to an untold fortune. You had to know he was a Catlin or you wouldn't have married him.
I found out by accident that he was your son. Brad doesn't know that I even know who he really is.
He wants to wander around like a hippie taking pictures of crocuses for $20 a crocus. That's his business. And if he's too proud to put on a suit and a tie and take his rightful place in the Catlin Industries, then both of you can go right on living on thistles and pine cones and chicken fat. That's final.
I wouldn't have come, Mr. Catlin. Only I'm going to have a baby.
Come now.
How can you disinherit your son when he's about to make you a grandfather?
You are something else. Let me tell you something, young lady. I don't buy that any more than I buy the rest of your little conniving story. I say you're much too smart to let motherhood interfere with your plans.
What plans? All I want is...
All you want is what you married Brad for. Money. I think it's time he understood that.
Now, wait a minute. I don't want to hurt Brad.
You're not going to hurt Brad. I haven't disinherited Brad, but I think it's time he was disenchanted. I'm going to turn this boat around, and we're both going to see him. Let him take a second look at the little money-grabbing earth mother he's married to.
Mr. Jones, my brother was an excellent yachtsman. He didn't make dumb mistakes. He didn't get where he was in life by making dumb mistakes.
You don't get there without making a few enemies either.
Meaning what, Barnaby?
Meaning if it wasn't an accident, then it was something else. And enemies are something else.
I don't know. There was some fight over voting proxies. Mr. Sloan was involved. But I didn't follow RB's business dealings that closely, Mr. Jones. I invested 700 of my hard-earned schoolteacher dollars with my brother when he first started out. And he made me comfortably wealthy, but that's all I know about business.
Where do I find out about this, Mr. Sloan?
Well, it should be in RB's ledger. He kept a daily ledger, a diary of sorts, for 20 years. You're welcome to look at it.
Yeah, I think I ought to do that. Your brother had 2 sons. Will they carry on?
Arthur, he's been carrying on since he was a teenager. That's RB's son by his first wife. His mother died when the boy was only 2.
And the other boy?
Bradley? That's RB's son by his second wife. Poor Bradley. He thought the demands of being Mrs. Catlin helped kill his mother.
Does Bradley live here?
No, he's been traipsing off to become a nature photographer. He took his mother's maiden name, Fredericks, as if he wanted to disown his father.
I'd like to talk to both of them.
Well, I sent notifications to their last whereabouts, but neither one of them made it to the funeral.
Eddie, you check with the Coast Guard and see if they took pictures of the boat exactly as they found it. See if we can get copies.
Then you will look into it.
My decks are cleared. Let's get underway.
You mean this is where you lived? Brad, I just don't believe it.
Don't let it fool you. It's nothing but a factory in disguise.
I'm a little scared. You know, it's like I don't know who you are or who I am.
Oh, come on. Let's pay our respects and then we'll get back to where we belong.
Bradley.
Aunt Meg.
Oh. You're as thin as a rail. You're not eating.
See, she's accusing you of starving me. Aunt Meg, I'd like you to meet my wife, Melissa.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no apology necessary. I am a terrible cook.
Come on, get your things. Your room's ready.
Oh, Aunt Meg, we can't stay. I just stopped by to pay my respects.
Why, of course you'll stay.
Well, isn't Art here?
Arthur arrived early today, but he was so overcome with grief that he had to run into town to drown his sorrows, I presume. Now, come on. I sent you a wire to Taos, New Mexico.
Oh, we left there over a month ago. We've been photographing up near Idlewild for the past couple of weeks.
Our newspapers are a little ancient. We only learned last night.
Mr. Jones, I'd like you to meet my youngest nephew, Bradley.
How do you do? My pleasure.
Oh, and his wife.
Oh, Melissa.
Melissa Frederick. I'm in Catlin. I still can't get used to it.
How do you do? I guess we can put these away. No smoke, no fire. That proxy business was settled several weeks ago.
What's going on, anyway?
I've hired Mr. Jones to look into your father's death.
Well, I thought the newspaper said it was an accident.
Did you ever know your father to have an accident?
Not unless you count me.
I understand you enjoy working out of doors. You're a man after my own heart.
Oh, I'm sure my Aunt Meg has billed me as the starving photographer.
This color seems good. I wouldn't worry about the woodsy ones.
Well, I like to enjoy living while I'm making a living.
Well, you can't ask for more than that. Call you in the morning?
I'll see you out.
No, never mind. Very happy to meet you all.
Yeah.
Bye. on. I want to look around that side.
Oh, well, you go ahead. I want to talk to Aunt Meg.
Okay.
Well, now, tell me what you've been up to. Aunts have a right to know a few things.
A gentleman would invite me in, you know.
A gentleman wouldn't be seen talking to you. Well, you wait for me at the apartment.
Okay, what do I tell them if Harry Olmo calls again?
You tell them to get them off my back. At the very least they can do, they can have the decency to wait until the will is read. Now, come on, shoot.
Mr. Catlin. Guilty. I'm Barnaby Jones, private investigator.
Good old Aunt Meg. She doesn't even trust an act of God, does she?
I understand you were out of town and didn't make it to your father's funeral.
Yeah, I was in Las Vegas. I was buying the cornerstone to a new hotel. That's a confession, only one to a customer.
When did you hear about your father's death?
4 o'clock? I don't remember whether it was a.m. or p.m. You know Vegas.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Catlin.
Look, Aunt Meg, I don't need anything. And I don't want anything. Very nice speech, Brad. Still playing Robinson Crusoe, huh? Aye.
Is that any way to greet your brother? And don't you think you've had enough?
Aunt Meg, a private investigator? Really? Something new's been added. Who's the new pool man?
That's Brad's wife, Melissa.
Living with the birds and the bees gave you some ideas, eh, Brad?
Leave her be.
Don't worry about Melissa. She can take care of herself.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm Melissa, Brad's wife. You must be,
Bah! Art, the black sheep of the family. You know, for a half-sister-in-law, you're not half bad. Hey, don't I know you?
I don't think so. I'm sorry about your father.
Sure. Your hair was different and you weren't wearing any jeans or anything like that.
I think you've had a little too much to drink. We've never met before.
We met in the Bahamas. They imported a whole group of pretty young things like you for the customers. You were the best one of the lot.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now let go of me.
Yes, you do, Melinda.
My name is Melissa.
I liked you, remember? I never heard those wedding bells you kept tinkling in my ear. But after you struck out with me, you kept pumping me about that shutterbug brother of mine back in Taos, didn't you? That's what you did. You changed your outfit. You went after him.
I'm afraid that you're mistaken.
There's nothing to be afraid of. This is great. Let's just say that your secret will be something that you and I share together.
Here's something.
Sorry, Barnaby, that may be a brushstroke to you, but it looks like a sandwich to me.
That's exactly what it is, and it looks like you took one bite out of it. Looks like Mr. Catlin had sat down for lunch, but he didn't finish it.
What do you think happened?
Why would he set the automatic pilot? Come out here, start to eat his lunch, take one bite, and then suddenly decide to change course unless something or someone interrupts him?
Barnaby, everyone said that when he left, he was alone. And he was alone when they found him.
It's too much to believe that he would spin this wheel hard enough to override the automatic pilot, jibe the boat, and let the boom swing over here and kill him. I bet you $1 to a slice of salami that something interrupted his lunch.
Meaning someone.
Yeah, and the list can get pretty long. Let's start close to home. There's his son, Art Catlin, who said he was in Las Vegas when his father was killed. Why don't you check the hotels down there?
Right, I can do that.
And I have a license number. He has a female chauffeur. She ought to know something about his coming and going.
Why don't you just ask him?
Well, I don't like to let people study the questions too long before I hear the answers.
To my dear sister Meg, whose faith in me has already made her a wealthy woman, I leave only my best wishes for a long life and good health. She already has everything else that money can buy. To my son Arthur, who long ago gambled away any hopes that I had for him, I leave the sum of $50,000 so that he may make one last gamble on himself or on any game he chooses.
No! Pompous, self-righteous.
Arthur, be quiet, please.
Well, except for that bequest and 2 other small gifts to charities, the entire estate and interest in Catlin Industries is left to you, Bradley.
All right.
Bradley, let go.
Melissa?
Are they through in there?
Yeah, they're through in there, but we're not through out here.
You look like a little boy who only got the wing in the neck at a chicken dinner.
Yeah, you're right. Bradley got it all, baby, except for the nickels and dimes. But Bradley doesn't know that I have a little prior interest in his chicken.
Stop that.
I've got a little proposition for you, Melinda.
You call me anything you want, and you tell Brad anything you like. I'll deny it. And he'll believe me.
Yeah, Bradley's going to believe you. But I'm not so sure a certain Mr. Barnaby Jones won't want to dig a little bit deeper when he knows all about you. He'd just love to know how you happened to meet and marry dear, dear Bradley.
What do you want?
You're going to have a say in running the financial matters of Catlin Industry now. You're going to see to it that your favorite brother-in-law is very well taken care of. Aren't you? There's plenty for everybody. Hey, Melinda.
Barnaby Jones. How's the Sherlocking going these days?
Oh, so-so. How's the Sherlocking? Of course, our percentage is not nearly as good as in collecting. How's everything in Vegas?
You know me, Barnaby. Las Vegas is just another town in Nevada to me. Sorry, gotta run.
See you around, Harry.
Harry Olmo is a friend. What business is it of yours anyway?
Harry can't afford friends. He's a collector for gambling spots halfway around the world.
Well, you know what? I don't have to tell a private investigator anything. So why don't you just leave while it's still nothing to nothing?
Over at the Catlin house, I got the impression that Art owed somebody. Harry is a collector. That's not nothing to nothing, that's 2 and 2.
So Art gambles. Everybody knows that. And everybody knows he's got credit. All over.
He had credit. I talked to his aunt a couple of hours ago. Arthur didn't inherit enough money to finance a lifetime career at the tables.
Oh, yeah? That's not the way I heard it.
Well, it must be the way Harry heard it, or he would have left here with a bigger smile on his face.
Hey, wait a minute. All Harry Olmo has to know is that he's going to get his money.
I'm a little harder to please. I want to know how.
Why are you asking me? Ask him.
I suppose you were up there in Las Vegas, watching him gamble away his inheritance during his own father's funeral?
He didn't know such a thing. He was right here. Because we had a party going, a 4-day swinging party.
How about the afternoon his father died, the 7th? Was he here then?
You get out of here. No!
Better think about it, Junie. The district attorney will be asking that question. Only he'll want an answer.
I'll try not to be long.
I still don't understand why you have to go tonight.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Catlin. I had to get the board of directors together before tomorrow's deadline.
I guess it's the least I can do for my father. Well, wait up for me, huh? Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
I'll see to tomorrow's menu.
That's just the start. The overnight trips, nighttime meetings. It's going to get very lonesome around the old barn on those long nights.
She wouldn't do that.
Wait a minute. I know you remember. A real barracuda, but not without talent.
Please.
Baby, Bradley isn't your type. Bradley doesn't know the first thing about the care and feeding of barracuda.
Are you crazy? The old girls are in the house all the time.
Auntie a very heavy sleeper.
I know a place that's nice and cozy. Why don't you drive down the road and wait for me?
Well, you wouldn't be just trying to get rid of me, would you?
No. Now go on. I'll go up to my room, then I'll sneak down the stairs off the balcony.
Yeah, that's the Melinda I remember. You know, I just had a thought in it, Din. I looked at you and I said to myself, I wonder if she could have knocked off the old man herself. Wouldn't put it past her. Hmm?
If you're that far gone in the brandy, you're not going to be much fun, darling.
Don't worry about me, baby. Just down the road. I'll be waiting.
Did Arthur leave?
Yes, I hope he's all right to drive. I'm tired. I think I'll go upstairs and lie down till Brad gets home.
Very well, dear. Good night.
You're right on time, Contessa.
I'll drive. I don't want to spoil everything by getting stopped.
That's my baby.
I've got the feeling that this is going to be the start of a beautiful relationship.
Take it easy, Art. Look, it's tricky enough driving through here as it is.
You better get out and take a look.
Forget it. Let's go. I'll have it checked tomorrow.
No, better check the headlight. The police will stop us if the light's out.
Man, you really got to be born with a death wish to drive this canyon under the influence.
You think he was thrown clear of the car?
Looks like it.
No.
He shouldn't have come.
I knew Arthur had been drinking, but I didn't know he was that drunk.
There's no way of actually telling what really happened.
Suicide. Wanted that money so bad. Couldn't see himself living without it.
Well, now, there isn't any evidence of that, Mr. Catlin.
Sure there is. I've seen it all my life. Should have known. I would have given it to him, all of it. What good is it anyway?
How can you say that, Brad? I mean, you don't know this could have happened anyway. Then everything would have ended up no use to anyone.
One last gamble. Huh. Isn't that what the will said?
I don't understand why you come to see me, Mr. Jones.
Well, the circumstances of Mr. Catlin's accident, I figured he could have been on his way to see you. And if not, he may have told you where he was going.
No, Arthur didn't exactly confide in me. I was his companion, and a darn good one, too. Now I'm out of work.
You were fond of Art Catlin.
That's a jerky word. Fond is for teddy bears. He was a habit, okay? There's bad and there's worse. At least he wasn't worse. Yeah, I guess I was fond of him.
Where'd you meet Arthur?
In the Bahamas. I was working as a lounge photographer in a spot down there. Among other things, you don't have to look at me like I invented sin or something. Arthur had a whole string of girls. I never tried to fool myself. But I was his favorite.
I had a talk with Harry Olmo. He said that Art called him and said that although the inheritance wouldn't cover his debt, he was expecting a lot more soon. Any idea where from?
All I remember is Art said, old lovers never die. They just pay and pay. He said it like it was the magic word or something. I could just tell.
Doesn't sound like the magic word to me. It sounds like blackmail. Now, come on. He must have mentioned a name. He knew something. Someone who was like money in the bank to him. Now, think back.
Well, he was asking to see those pictures, but that wouldn't have anything to do with here.
What pictures? We may be getting warm and don't know it.
Yeah. Yeah, these. They're copies of a lot of the pictures I took of people in the Bahamas in the lounge.
Any particular one?
Yeah, this one. Melinda Pollock. She spun a web all over the place trying to catch Art. It wasn't the marrying kind. I could have told her. Hi.
Hi, honey. Winnie here, I've got great news.
No, ladies first. I've got a surprise for you.
All right.
I've ordered an absolute fortune in darkroom equipment. They're going to set it up in that big room right behind the servants' quarters. And you can play photographer till your heart's content. Big, busy man. Now you'll need the relaxation.
Oh, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I'm no longer a busy man. I've decided to chuck the whole thing.
What?
After 2 meetings with the board of directors, I'm already strangling. So I decided to turn it over to somebody else.
Slow down. You're not making any sense.
It's the first sense I've made in days. I've already talked to Lyle Stranton, and he's going to start setting it up first thing on Monday when he gets back from New York.
Set what up?
The Catlin Foundation. I'm going to put the Catlin fortune to work. A board will manage Catlin Industries using the profits from all that money where it'll do the most good.
Brad, you can't just...
But I can do it. Oh, Aunt Meg can have the house if she wants it, but the rest is all going to be put to work for the people who need it the most. I've never been any good at handling money, and now I don't have to handle a dollar of it. What's wrong?
It's just such a shock. I mean, your father wanted you to.
But what good did it do my father? He's dead. And Art's dead. And if I have to sit through another board of directors meeting, I'll be dead.
Well...
We have to live our own lives, Melissa. We agreed on that when we got married. And I'm not going to let you down. So why don't you pack up the camper and we'll get back where we belong.
Yes, of course, darling. Whatever you say. Just so long as I'm with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, what's the verdict from Taos, New Mexico?
Melissa Morgan arrived in Taos 1 year ago, and by the strangest coincidence enrolled in the same photographic class as Bradley Catlin, or Frederick, as he called himself then.
Photographic class?
Yes, it was an 8-week course conducted by a famous nature photographer.
And nature took its course.
Nature isn't quite that natural. Because 2 months earlier, Melinda Pollock had tried to get brother Art Catlin to tumble for her in the Bahamas.
She gets around. Driver's license issued to Melinda Pollock shows her last address, Orlando, Florida. The owner of the building at that address said that she was a swimmer with a water ballet group at Undersea Gardens. Barnaby, are you sure it's the same girl?
Darken the hair, take away the makeup, earrings, and swinging Melinda becomes Sweet Melissa.
Oh, you're quite an artist.
Not half the artist that Sweet Melissa seems to be. A quick-change con artist who strikes out with brother Art, but not before she finds out he has a brother who is roughing it in Taos. Bradley. But she has a problem. Little does she know that Bradley will not touch his father's money with a 10-foot pole.
You think she tried to get money out of R.B. Catlin on her own?
Didn't you say she was a professional swimmer?
Barnaby, you're not saying she killed him?
I don't know. 30, 40 minutes, she's ashore, then all she has to do is wait for the inheritance.
Wait and worry a little. She must have known that she'd have to meet Art Catlin again.
Yes, and if he did recognize her, that might explain why he was so confident about getting more money.
Well, what can you do?
There's one thing I have to do in a hurry. I have to have a quick, quiet talk with Bradley Catlin.
Catlin?
Oh, hello.
Bradley around?
No, he left about a couple of hours ago. Drove up to Lake San Fernando to take some pictures. Never could understand that boy, wanting to look at the world through a viewfinder. Now, maybe I do. Maybe that's why he wants to give it all away.
It's coming a little too fast for me. Give all what away?
Everything. Everything that has the Catlin brand on it. He's having Lyle Stratton start the whole thing in motion Monday. A foundation for worldwide charities or something like that.
Well, how did his wife take that little piece of news?
All right, I guess. I don't understand her quite, but she seemed happy enough about the whole thing when Brad left.
I'd like to talk to her.
Well, she should be back shortly. She went to the doctor's, coming down with a cold. Is something wrong?
You happen to know which doctor?
Yes, our family doctor, Edwin Majeski.
You have his number?
Let's see.
Hello? I'm trying to locate Melissa Catlin. Is she in your office now? Why has she been there? I see. Well, thank you very much. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
She isn't there?
She had an appointment, but she didn't keep it.
That's strange. She said she was going.
Where did you say that Bradley was taking these pictures?
Somewhere up around Lake San Fernando.
all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Wait here.
If you had taken a course in auto mechanics instead of photography, you'd know that a car just doesn't have the old get up and go with the coil wire missing. Might as well crawl out of there, Melissa or Melinda or whatever your name is. This is one murder scene you're not going to walk away from or swim away from.
Mr. Jones, I'd like to talk to her.
Well, come on.
Officer? You'd like to talk to her.
Melissa. If you just told me how important that money was to you.
You'd never understand. How could you? You were born rich. You lived rich. You were so rich you didn't even want the money. I've never had anything my whole life.
But was it worth killing 2 people?
I'd have sold my soul for it.
Barnaby Jones, starring Buddy Ebsen, also starring Lee Merriweather, with guest stars Mitchell Ryan, Jacqueline Scott, James Callahan, Robert Mandan, John Carter. Tonight's episode, Counterfall.
May I help you?
What? Oh, I don't know. My name is Greg Alban. I received the subpoena to appear in court. Must be some mistake. I didn't witness any accident.
Well, it looks in order. There is some mistake. I'm afraid you'll have to explain it to the court.
No, you don't understand.
I'll check on it. You sit right over there. I'll call you.
What's happening? Press conference.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll have your questions ready, Judge Lennox has a full docket. He can only give you 5 minutes. Your Honor? All right, now don't growl.
Is it true, Judge Lennox, that you intend to reject your appointment to the state Supreme Court?
Well, gentlemen, you know as well as I do, the governor hasn't made his selection public.
Senator Fox says you're far and away the odds-on favorite, sir.
Right now, fellows, you're familiar with my feelings of the importance of the lower court decisions. I feel the present bench I occupy is an essential example of that principle. Now, if I were to get the appointment, there's no way, unless of my good conscience, could I...
Your Honor! Hey!
Out of the way!
Hey, get him! Come on! Watch out, he's got a gun!
Keep going, right now!
Stay away from me.
Stay away, Austin! Stay back!
Keep rolling, Eddie.
All of you, stand back! Don't you follow me!
Where are the deputies?
Where the phone?
Where are the deputies? Where are the deputies?
He's gone. He's dead. Get it done before a fall. Thank God.
Thank you.
Good night.
Night-night.
See you in the morning.
Righto.
Don't move.
You can count on it.
First your gun. Easy. All right, now your wallet.
Whatever you find in there isn't gonna make it all worthwhile.
All right, stay where you are.
If you took a correspondence course in armed robbery, post office must have lost one of your lessons.
There's $5,000 in there.
Yeah, I see it. What's it for?
My name is Greg Albin, and I want you to find out who murdered me today.
I think you've got it backwards. On the 5 o'clock news, I saw you murder Judge Lennox today.
That's what you think you saw. But my life ended in that courthouse today.
Smartest thing you can do is turn yourself into the police.
I've been in jail once. They'll never believe me. Not after the way I was set up. I was framed.
The APB they've got out on you says you're armed and dangerous. They'll take you, alive or dead.
It doesn't matter. Unless someone can help me, it's all over for me anyway. But I want you to find out who pulled that trigger.
I'll need more information on this.
Look, I've heard about you, Mr. Jones. Now, I've risked my life for these few minutes here. Please find out. Please. For my wife and for my kids, I'm not a murderer. Somebody's got to believe that. All right, don't move. Don't move. keys. You're my only hope, Mr. Jones. Please.
You close the door, darling. Close it hard. Oh, can you hold it?
Morning.
Look, no more, please. I mean, reporters or police, I said everything I had to say last night.
Mrs. Albin, my name is Barnaby Jones. I'm a private investigator. Your husband hired me.
Greg hired you? I don't understand.
Well, neither do I. She gave me $5,000 last night.
This is some kind of a trick, isn't it, Mr. Jones?
Well, it is. It's a pretty expensive one, just to answer a few questions.
What do you want to know?
Did you mention Judge Lennox? He told me he'd been behind bars.
It was Judge Lennox who put him there.
Were you married at the time?
Greg escaped from prison about a year before we met. He was innocent then, and I believe he still is.
Well, if he's innocent, he ought to turn himself over to the authorities.
I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't...
Mrs. Albin, this case has had a lot of exposure. The police will probably find him within a matter of hours. The way he talked last night, he didn't intend to be taken alive.
Oh, no.
Doesn't have to end this way.
You can help him?
Well, that's what he hired me for, but I can't help him unless I can find him.
Don't do that, darling. Please. He started his first machine shop in a little place at 123 Netter. He kept it for storage at first, when he built a big building across town, but whenever he has a problem to think through, he still goes back there. Calls it his hiding place.
Thank you.
What the devil are you doing here, Barnaby?
Is Albert in there?
Officers were making a routine check of the property when they spotted it. Now, two of you guys go around in that alley there. Cover that. That way. You two guys get up on the roof. Give me that bullhorn. Alvin? Nobody has to get hurt. Just throw your gun out and come out with your hands in the air. You don't stand a chance. You get down Albin's arm.
He's also my client.
This business must be getting tough to come by.
He's got a wife and 2 kids. I don't think he wants to see anybody killed, except maybe himself.
Barnaby Jones, Craig. I want to come in and talk to you.
There's nothing to talk about now, Mr. Jones.
Change things.
back here until he's in custody, this is my responsibility.
Just trying to keep a big mistake from happening.
He made the mistake when he killed Judge Lennox. Now, will you get back here? I don't want anybody else hurt.
Hold it, Albert! Don't be a fool, Greg!
Get an ambulance out here on the double.
He'll need it. He's in bad shape.
I had no choice, Barnaby.
Yeah, I know. Strange thing about him, he didn't think he did either. How's it look, Doctor?
His vital signs are stabilizing enough for surgery, but it's marginal.
What are his chances?
1 in 4, maybe. You'll have to excuse me, gentlemen. I have to check on the OR.
Boy, I'd give a month's pay if he had said even money.
If Greg had fired, you might have paid with a lot more.
I better call in.
Mrs. Albin, they're preparing to take him into surgery now. He has a fighting chance.
Oh, thank goodness. Mr. Jones, this is Hilda Waters, Greg's secretary.
Miss Waters.
Mr. Jones, Mr. Albin is a very fine man. And those terrible things they're saying about him are just not true.
Miss Waters, is there any reason for Mr. Albin to have been upset yesterday? Was there any trouble at the office?
No, sir. Why, he had a smile for everyone. He's the nicest man I've ever worked for.
Is there any explanation for his going down to the courthouse yesterday?
Why, to answer the subpoena.
What subpoena?
A man delivered it just before closing, the day before yesterday.
Did you see the man?
No. But the subpoena said that Mr. Albin was to appear as a witness at 9 o'clock yesterday morning.
Betty, would you check that out?
Certainly. The court clerk's office is still open. I can just make it.
Barnaby?
Excuse me.
Ballistics just checked the gun. It's the same weapon that killed Judge Lennox.
Are you certain?
There's no question. Also, we've nailed Albin. Real name is Arnold. Went down for armed robbery 1 to 10. He and his cellmate busted San Quentin 8 years ago.
His cellmate?
Kelly. Dennis Kelly. He turned himself back in and served his time. Cleared parole about a year ago.
His cellmate ought to know more about Greg than anyone.
Barnaby, we've got Albin locked. That armed robbery charge?
Yeah, what about it?
The judge that sentenced him was Judge Lennox. Now, that day, Albin threatened that if he ever got free, he'd kill him. 50 witnesses, Barnaby. We've got our man.
Maybe, Lieutenant. But until I tie up some loose ends, I've still got a client. Hey. Thank you. Mr. Kelly?
Yeah.
I'm Barnaby Jones.
How are you?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Greg Albin, alias Arnold, ex-cellmate of yours.
Look, I did my time. I served parole. I haven't seen or heard of Greg in 8 years.
I'm not a police officer, Mr. Kelly. I'm a private investigator. Trying to help Greg any way I can. Figured you two were friends.
Sit down. We broke out together. Can't get much closer than that.
But you went back.
Yeah, I got scared. Now, the same thing that finally happened to Greg. How's he doing?
Not too well. He claims that he was innocent of that armed robbery charge.
I was the only guilty man ever in San Quentin, Mr. Jones.
Did he ever talk to you about Judge Lennox?
The hanging judge? I'll pass on that.
He's the judge that sentenced you, isn't he?
No, I was luckier. I wasn't straight with you just now. I saw Greg about 6 months after I got out.
Did he still maintain he was innocent?
Yeah, like always. But Lennox, no, he never got over that hang-up. Even the last time I saw him.
When was that?
About a month ago. It was like he was right back in that cell block. Lennox was an obsession with him. He wanted him dead, Mr. Jones.
Help!
Oh, excuse me. I got it. Come on, honey. Mr. Jones, this is my fiancée, Miss Whitley. How do you do?
How would you like to dive into a nice, cool daiquiri, Mr. Jones? Only take a second.
Well, thank you, but all my daiquiris come straight from the dairy. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Kelly? Mr. Jones? Craig's wife and kids, if they need anything, money, anything, let me know.
Thank you. I'll bear that in mind.
Well, I got your message to meet you here. What's all this about?
Did you get anything?
Absolutely zero. I went through every subpoena record for the last 3 months. I even went through all of the bailiff receipts. There is no record of a subpoena issued to a Greg Albin.
That's what I suspected. It's customary to give a witness reasonable notice.
You made me go through all that work for nothing.
Maybe for something.
Room's all set and ready to roll, Mr. J.
Betty, you remember Snipper Wilcox?
I sure do. How are you, Snipper? How's the girlfriend?
Well, I haven't seen much of her since Mr. J got my wheels back for me. You see, when she asked to borrow my car, I didn't know that she meant forever. You ready, Mr. J?
Anytime.
Roll it, Harry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you'll have your questions ready. Judge Lennox has a full docket. He can only give you 5 minutes. Your Honor? All right, now don't crowd.
Is it true, Judge Lennox, that you intend to reject your appointment to the state Supreme Court?
Gentlemen, you know as well as I do the governor hasn't made his selection public.
Senator Fox says you're far and away the odds-on favorite, sir.
All right, now, fellas, you know my feelings as far as the importance of the lower court's decisions. I feel that the present bench I occupy is the
Could you cut the sound?
of that principle.
Sure.
Now, if I were...
Yeah, it's just about here that Albin fires.
I wish I could be as sure as that makes it seem.
Well, that's it, Mr. J.
Didn't I see another cameraman at that press conference? Any chance of getting his footage?
Yeah, maybe. I'll take a few phone calls.
I'd appreciate it.
You got it.
Call me when you get the other film.
Absolutely.
Yes, that's what I said. Take all the action you can on Calaveras. If I ever led you wrong, the word from his coach is the kid's ulcer's acting up. 3 hard games, he won't get a racket on full reserve. That's right. And we pull the usual percentage. Great. See you when you get to the coast. Kelly, how's it going?
Grootman's contribution from the Midwest basketball action.
Yeah, a little better than we expected.
This isn't.
Well, the police will take responsibility for shooting him.
Rex, I set Greg up to do some hard time for Judge Lennox's death, not to get him killed.
Would you rather have me standing in front of Lennox for that fight-fixing charge? He would have thrown the book at me.
I just wish it could have been done some other way.
Well, there was no other way. Lennox refused to change a venue. He refused to take himself off the case. He wanted to nail me, Kelly.
I know. I just hate to see a good guy like Greg go down for it, that's all.
Now, don't forget you got a stake in this, too. My lawyer tells me that the judge who's going to hear the case now is good for no more than a 6-month sentence, maybe even suspended. So either way, you may have to take over for a while.
Don't worry, I can handle it.
Hey, look. Riker took Lennox out. The police have their man. They have their motive. It's over and it's clean. Well, just try and forget it.
Just like that, huh?
That'll make you feel better when things have cooled down. I'll figure out a way to see that Albin's wife and kids are taken care of, okay?
You'll have to do better than that.
What are you talking about?
I had a visit from a private detective, Barnaby Jones. He's nosing around trying to prove that Greg didn't kill Judge Lennox.
What can he prove? There are 10 million witnesses.
I know, but just in case he comes up with something, remember, it's my neck that's sticking out. I'm the only one involved that can be tied directly to Greg.
Okay. I'll phone Cincinnati. I'll fly Riker out again to keep an eye on. What's his name?
Jones. Barnaby Jones.
Mr. Jones gets too close, we'll put him out of business, okay?
See you where we'll be in about 5 minutes.
Oh, Doctor, how is he?
Well, the next 24 hours should tell us a lot. You know, for a man who tried to get himself killed, he's putting up one devil of a fight in there right now.
When can I see him?
As soon as we set up the monitors, we'll move him into his room. It shouldn't be more than a half an hour.
If you'd like to, I could hold these questions.
No, it'll probably take my mind off things.
Ms. Albin, do you know a man named Dennis Kelly?
Oh, I don't want to get him into trouble.
Well, Mr. Kelly himself said that he had kept in touch with Greg.
Greg felt very close to Dennis. I think he was grateful that he had someone he didn't have to lie to other than me.
Did you ever hear him say that he'd like to see Judge Lennox dead?
Oh, no. Greg was really like a different man once he took on the responsibility of a family. And his business.
During the last week when Judge Lennox was in the news, Greg didn't even then discuss him with you?
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, he did say something. He said that he thought the judge should take the vacancy because we needed a strong man to balance out the court right now.
You sure?
Absolutely. He said that he thought the judge was a fair man. That he was wrong in Greg's case, but there was a difference between being wrong and being fair.
Cheers.
Oh,
Gracias. Oh, Lieutenant, glad to see you made it.
You know, I put away guys who don't con nearly as well as you do. Hello, Betty.
Inés, tres más, una más, número,
One more number 3. Pull up a chair. What got your dander up?
Now, this is what you were about to ask for. This way I saved myself the indignity of being bribed by a couple of enchiladas.
Betty, do you recall my saying anything about bribing an officer of the law?
Well, when I invited the lieutenant to join us for lunch, I did drop a hint that you would like to see the files on Greg Albin and Dennis Kelly. Now, if that constitutes bribery, well,
Why Dennis Kelly, Barnaby?
I just wanted to see a comparison of the records of your model parolee and the vicious escapee who is my client.
So now all of a sudden Kelly belongs to me.
Who's World Promotion Enterprises he works for?
Well, they produce arena events, conventions, rock concerts. What is it, Barnaby? Albin has got to be the lamest case you've ever taken. Why?
I'd like an answer to that myself.
Well, you know that big insurance company down the block, they have a 2-year rider in their policies against payment on suicide cases.
Well, now, what does that have to do with Albin?
Well, the odds are 10,000 to 1 that anyone bent on self-destruction will change his mind within 2 years.
So?
You want me to believe that Albin waited to raise a family, build a successful business. He had everything in the world to live for, and then suddenly decided to go back and follow through on an 8-year-old threat to kill a judge?
Okay. But you said yourself there can be 1 in 10,000.
I want a little better bet than that. Say, 4 to 1 that you ask for seconds on those enchiladas.
The sauce, please. Sure. And the pepper.
Yeah, Turner. Don't worry, I'm with them. I'll wait for your signal.
Right there. You know these fellas?
Well, most of them. We all work the same street.
The guy in the dark blue suit and the mustache, you know him?
No. Why him?
He's in the area the shots came from, and he's the only one with his hands free. All the rest of them are holding mics or notepads.
You mean other than Albin?
Hey, Mr. J, you mean you really think that one of these guys shot Lennox? Hey, would you close that door? We're working in here. Hey, come on.
I'll get it, Snoopy.
Thanks.
Can you move this ahead 1 frame at a time?
Sure.
Now, in all the confusion, the man in a dark blue suit is the only one who moved directly to Albin, where the shots are supposed to have come from. Could I have this piece of film?
No sooner said than done. There you go.
Thank you. With hands like that, you should have been a surgeon.
Are you kidding? I am. The only problem is that most of my patients have a chance at the box office to die over and over again. Is there anything else I can do for you, Mr. J?
What about the trims from the other stations?
Well, I spliced them all together in sequence, except for the light cues and the slates. They're really nothing but a bunch of junk. They're at the end of that sequence.
I don't mind double features. Go.
Okay. As I said, it's nothing but a bunch of junk. Poppy shop. Cameramen can never resist a good-looking chick.
Who?
What do you want to bet? He wants an 8x10 blow-up of that one.
You're just about right, because unless my eyesight is failing, that is Joan Whitley, Dennis Kelly's fiancée. Snipper, get your scissors.
Got him. For you.
Thanks, Snipper. That's one I owe you.
Anytime, Mr. J. Bye, Betty.
Bye-bye, Snipper.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I just came by to pick up the Lennox film.
Oh, well, you don't have to do that. I plan to have the cans picked up in the morning.
Yeah, well, we need it tonight.
Hey, wait a minute, don't I know you? Yeah, that's right. You're the guy who was with the other reporters in the Lennox film. What are you, with KBEX?
Yeah, but we'd like to look at all of it.
Oh, sure. Sure, why don't I check it out at the station first, okay? Just be a second.
Barnaby, sometimes I'm not sure whether I should be on the city's payroll or yours.
What's the difference as long as the work gets done? Betty, would you get the lights?
Oh, I recognize Kelly's mugshot. Who's this?
Joan Whitley, Kelly's fiancée.
I don't get it.
Last night, an editor friend of mine ran some film for me. This blow-up is from film taken in the corridor of the courthouse just moments before Lennox was shot.
Any idea what she was doing there?
Well, there's no record of Albin's subpoena. Barnaby thinks that she was used to make Albin think that it was legitimate.
Next, you'll tell me that it was Kelly who pulled the trigger.
No, that's the reason I blew up that picture. No amount of disguise could make this fella look like him. I got a hunch he's a pro and a good one.
Well, you do plan to tell me why you think this fella's the one that hit Lennox.
In analyzing the film, he is the only one that could have pulled the trigger and have a chance to plant the gun on Albin. Recognize him?
I don't know. If there was no mustache and the hair was just a little lighter, I've had flyers on a guy named Riker out of Cincinnati.
Professional killer?
No, no convictions. They just send us an alert when they think he might be headed this way, but I can't be sure.
No mustache. Lighter hair. That's closer?
That's close enough. But if he made the hit, where's the motive?
Now, Lieutenant, I'm not going to tie this up in as neat a package as they did on Albin.
Barnaby, that was the television station. When they went to send the film out this morning, it was missing.
Did they check Wilcox?
Snipper didn't show up for work this morning, and they can't locate him.
He's the man who got the film for me.
I'll have it checked out.
Thanks, Lieutenant.
Mr. Jones, I know who killed Judge Lennox. I was there. I saw it.
It must seem that way, Mr. Byrne, but hypothetically, was there anyone else who might have had a motive?
No, nobody. Judge Lennox had the best rehabilitation record in the state.
And how did he get his reputation as a hanging judge?
He didn't deserve that name. That came to him when he handed down a stiff sentence to a football player who had thrown several games. There was a lot of publicity. Everybody expected a slap on the wrist. But the judge was very firm. Clayton Lennox believed that competitive sports was the root of national character.
He actually held an Olympic medal, didn't he?
Yes, sir, he did.
Are there any recent decisions the judge handed down involving sports or sports promotion, anything like that?
No, sir. I've been going over the docket for the past 2 years. I'm certain there was nothing.
What about the future docket? Any cases there where he could have been rough on a guilty defendant?
I'll look. Here's something. The People versus Rex Turner.
Does that have anything to do with sports?
This man Turner is under indictment for attempting to fix a state welterweight title fight.
By any coincidence, does Mr. Turner have any connection with World Promotion Enterprises?
As a matter of fact, he's president of the company. I remember that because his attorneys tried very hard to get the case taken off Judge Lennox's docket.
It's off now, isn't it?
Mr. Jones.
Miss Whitley. Oh, Mr. Kelly certainly is a fortunate man. Have both a secretary and a fiancée all wrapped up in one pretty package.
Thank you.
I think I have some good news for him. Could I see him for just a moment?
I'll see.
I think the staircase is too wide at this point.
Well, perhaps we'll just move this whole section. Yes?
Mr. Barnaby Jones to see Mr. Kelly?
Send him in.
Ah, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Kelly.
Come right in. This is our president, Rex Turner. Barnaby Jones.
You do. I know you'll be happy to learn that the doctors tell me that Greg has a better than a 50-50 chance of making it.
Oh, that is good news.
But he faces the rest of his life in prison.
Maybe not. That is, if you can help me. Is this man an employee of yours?
Well, I don't believe so. Who is it?
I believe his name is Riker. And it could just be that he is the man who murdered Judge Lennox.
Oh, come, Mr. Jones, that's a bit of a reach, isn't it?
Not really. You see, that picture is blown up from some film taken in the courtroom corridor the morning Judge Lennox was killed. I have another picture of Miss Whitley, taken at the same place, same time.
Well, that's a very good likeness. But that's not me.
No, couldn't be. Joan was here all that morning.
You may have to prove that, Miss Whitley.
She can. But your implication that this photo was genuine will have to be proved. Otherwise, I won't allow you to intimidate one of my employees. Do you have that film?
Funny. That sounds like a question you already have the answer to. Don't bother, I'll find my way out.
Get Riker on his car phone. Have him hit him now.
Well, what'd you find out?
Afraid I'm losing my touch. It'd take a snake and 6 pounds of dynamite to shake that bunch.
Do you think you could be wrong?
Oh, what troubles me is how they can stay so cool when they know I'm so close. Betty, do exactly as I tell you.
What is it?
That's Riker behind us. Go inside and call Lieutenant Biddle. Now.
Riker. There's one contract you should have let Turner put out for bids.
Mr. Jones, I appreciate everything you've done for me, for both of us. But I think I should apologize.
No need to. Since Riker admitted he killed Judge Lennox and Snapper Wilcox, Turner, Kelly, and his girlfriend are apologizing for you.
To Lieutenant Biddle.
Betty, let's you and I get out of here and leave Mr. and Mrs. Albin a little time to themselves.
Thank you for everything. Both of you.
Oh, by the way, I have a lawyer friend who said in view of your record and all you've been through, and the fact it's been in the paper and all, the governor might have a sympathetic ear for a pardon.
That's too much to even wish for.
I don't know. My mother always used to say, wishes come true for good people. You both qualify.
Thank you very much.